So today we are only going to discuss about what is merger, what is acquisition, some types of mergers and acquisitions with a lot of examples, and we cover one case. Case we will try to always do whenever there is a case study, kind of thing. We'll do in the last part of the day. So like after 1.5 hours, whenever we get there. Last May, if we get more time, and if we are completing all the theory within less than 2 hours, remaining time we can just discuss about whatever you want to ask. So to start, you know that there is a particular sector which comes up, and फिर उसमें बहुत सारे players आ जाते हैं, and then उसके बाद consolidation हो जाता है, right? So world has seen a lot of these kind of sectors, and it is an eventuality, right? Like you would have heard about growth phase, matured phase, and then companies actually die down. So first thing is early entrants innovate and create demand, and then new startups flood the market, attracting VC money. VC will see, oh, this is a proven method. I missed that bus. Why don't I also, kind of start something? या फिर इंडिया में what happens is that lot of times VCs and whosoever has got a VC and PE experience, और the proper वाला किसमें?
I've worked with Bloom recently.
अच्छा, Bloom में काम किया क्या?
इससे पहले I've worked in like global venture debt, US based, and private equity 3 firm.
So you know, right, कि कोई भी मॉडल बाहर सक्सेसफुल होते हैं, and then Indians generally VCs will ask that, is this model successful anywhere? And I find this a very easy way out for the VCs and PE community कि अच्छा कुछ US में चल रहा है तो यहाँ भी चल जाएगा. So innovation doesn't happen in India except for the UPI thing which has happened. So that's one bad thing. But the thing is that okay, Uber went successful in US, so Ola को पैसा easily मिल गया, right? And similarly, a lot of other these kind of startups happen. So, but then what happens eventually is that fierce competition leads to acquisitions, mergers, or majorly they get shut down. And finally, only a few strong players survive and dominate. So, कुछ examples देखें. So, early 2000s, telecom industry. How many people have heard about all these companies? All? MTS नहीं सुना होगा.
MTS सुना है.
अच्छा,
यूज किया है.
MTS का प्लगइन
डोंगल
लैपटॉप में भी डोंगल आने लग गया था. एयरसेल, सॉरी डोकोमो. एयरसेल वाज धोनी इसके वो करता था, एड्स करता था एयरसेल का. Right. So all these, kind of at one point of time there were at least 15-16 players in India. Uninor was Norway company, Norway, Russia, Telenor बन गया था. So all these companies were there, and eventually out of all these, which are the only two companies surviving as is? Airtel and BSNL. SR actually became Vodafone, and then Vodafone integrated with merged with Idea, and all of this happened because of Jio, right? So now I count as only 3 players, 1 plus 1 plus half. In fact, BSNL half भी नहीं है, right? So Jyotiraditya Scindia very kind of proudly said हम profit में ले आए हैं इस बार BSNL को. When I looked at the financial statements and all, I don't know how many people are following me on LinkedIn, but वहाँ पे मैंने पूरा पोस्ट डाला था एनालिसिस करके कि it is क्या बता रहे हो भाई तुम लोग कुछ accounting methods they changed. They changed the depreciation method and
पूरा पोस्ट डाला था एनालिसिस करके भी.
पूरा भी डाला था क्या? Okay, so that is what had happened, and eventually they are like हाँ profitable हो गए. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, sustainable profitability नहीं है, because Q1 में again they are going to, sorry Q4 में they are again going to make losses. So eventually, anyways, now it's a 1 plus 1 plus half plus half 3 player game, and no, I don't think so any new player is going to enter this sector. क्या?
BCG value है.
BCG was credited accounting.
Sorry, ये थोड़ा नजर आएगी. But then in this sector, right? In late 2000s, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Jabong, Myntra, Infibeam, Avenues. There might be more. I don't even remember. जितना याद आया उतना डाल दिया. And now Shopclues and all. Yes. अभी क्या है? Only Flipkart and Amazon. And I believe lot of you guys might. Yes, ये सब ना, they are in a particular category.
Ajio is also.
Again, it's a particular category. Ajio is, correct me if I am wrong, मैं shopping ज़्यादा करता नहीं हूँ, but Ajio is mostly into apparels and all. right?
What showed us everything, it's just other
Yeah,
target
niche.
segment is different.
Yes.
There's
Like,
for
Amazon and Flipkart has like pen products, pen,
Everything.
everything.
Everybody.
Tata Click.
टाटा क्लिक इज देयर बट नहीं चला, राइट? बट है, हाँ है, टाटा का तो है ही है, टाटा का है तो सब चल जाता है, अभी तो एयर इंडिया भी चल ही रहा है ना। एनीवे, सो बेसिकली Amazon came and disrupted everything, correct? And we had, for that matter, even like whenever I used to buy anything, it was either Amazon or Flipkart. क्योंकि मेरा हमारा बहुत फोकस रहता है ना कि क्या खरीदना है। फ्लिपकार्ट कोई नहीं खोलता अभी। How many people are using Flipkart now? मतलब हाँ, just to compare the prices and all, कि अच्छा Amazon से सस्ता मिल रहा है तो ले लिया, otherwise everybody would be like first Amazon purchase, correct? Cab aggregators, again, Ola came in 2012-13, Uber followed. Uber was there in 2000, late 2000s in US, then it
Then it came.
15 it entered India.
Yeah. After Ola.
14
it entered India after Ola came, right? But Ola के पहले there used to be these small players, like not small उस समय, they were big, like Meru Cabs, Mega Cabs, Easy Taxis. Easy Taxi was a, I think, African company which came in and went out in couple of years. But Meru and Mega used to be, you know, kind of phone करो और उनको वो कैब आके देते हैं. But app based, Ola and Uber were the first to come to India. And then eventually Taxi for Sure started in 2014-15, but eventually got acquired by Ola. Right. So now who is disrupting them? When one and a half months back, when I was thinking about, you know, when I had made this slide, मैं सोचा blue smart भी डाल देता हूँ यहाँ पे. But what has happened is the news, everybody knows about that. So Chauffeur is there, Chauffeur is coming up. But Rapido is actually, if you have been in Bangalore or, you know, वहाँ पे Rapido is eating away, Namma Yatri is eating away a lot of auto वाला segment का market share.
But it's mostly in Bangalore now.
That is what I said. If you have been in Bangalore, but now they have actually penetrated into 6 or 7
No,
more
they
cities.
do the south area. Bangalore,
तो साउथ में
Chennai,
बेंगलोर
all
का
big
पूरा,
areas.
चेन्नई पूरा, I think they have reached till Odisha और वहाँ पे भी आ
All
गए.
segments where they are not Uber, Ola का इतना saturation है, तो they all enter that.
Correct. But still they are, you know, kind of now that they have taken a lot of market share of Ola and Uber का auto वाला, but now Rapido is also trying to get into
यहाँ पे तो ले ही लिए।
ले ही है
यहाँ
मतलब।
क्या दिल्ली में हो गया क्या?
Actually
Rapido
Uber,
use
Ola
करते
पे
हैं।
आजकल cabs नहीं मिलती है, but Rapido पे बहुत easy है।
Cabs.
Very easy।
Ola तो I don't even have it on
InDrive
my phone.
also
In
getting
drive also I heard, but it's only in Delhi है.
Quick Drive is
I used it in Chandigarh a lot.
North India का focus है.
Quick Drive is also there.
ये सब याद रखना, because जब अपन नॉर्थ साउथ geographical expansion डिस्कस करेंगे नए महीने में, तो all these examples will be handy. Next, फूड एग्रीगेटर्स कौन से थे? चलो अभी नाम बताओ.
Food Panda।
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Correct. मैजिक पिन भी था, वो नहीं डाला मैंने.
Dine out।
Dine Out.
Dine out था।
Uber Eats, Food Panda, Tiny Owl. Tiny Owl I remember because it came to our campus for hiring in 2013, and then eventually after 1 year bankrupt हो गया, बंद हो गया. Now how many players? They are very clear duopoly, right? 96-97% I read was Zomato and Swiggy. Now I wonder who are those 3% people also.
ONDC होगा वो।
ONDC पिन कोड ने चालू किया था, शेयर फोन पे started ONDC, but it's not a competition.
3%
It's in a different 3%. हाँ, कहीं ना कहीं fit हो गया होगा. But anyways, Uber Eats got acquired by Zomato. Swiggy acquired Dine Out. Right? Food Panda I don't remember who acquired.
They exited to Africa.
They exited, na? And Tiny Owl got bankrupt. And finally, I think ये last होगा. अब ये जो है ना slide, इसमें I have put in some players who I feel that might get into consolidation soon. Soon मतलब 2, 3, 4, 5 years. But poised for that. Who are the top 3 currently?
Grow, Zerodha and Upstox.
नहीं, Upstox is at 5 now. Upstox had lost the way. Angel. So Grow 26-27%. Zerodha has come down because obviously Grow took तो 18-19% Zerodha का है, and 15 odd % would be Angel. And then comes your ICICI 4th पे, and then Upstox. अभी Share.Market is 11th or 12th when I left. अभी ज़्यादा आ गया होगा तो I don't know. Now the thing is that if 65-70% of Indians, or let's say अगर top 10 देखे तो almost 80% are with these top 10 companies, then वो बाकी के cater किसको कर रहे हैं? What the thing over here is that if you look at by the number of active demat accounts, these guys rule because free में account खुल रहा है, brokerage नहीं है. The full service brokers, scam 1992 देखा है सबने? वहाँ पे वो BSE में खड़े होकर घंटी बजाते थे. Angel One Agni has moved out. ICICI and Kotak, everybody is going through towards the discount broking thing. Now this is not a sector which I see a lot of. At least these four names are in different industries, right? Boat is completely into different Nykaa, Mamaearth, Wow. But honestly, D2C brands में मेरा ज़्यादा knowledge है नहीं. You guys would know a lot of more brands. कौन सा?
He leads the BBC world.
अच्छा, okay. So this I think is again going to consider. I don't know. तुम लोग अपने views दे सकते हो. And this started to consolidate. Right? हो ही गया था, but वो Z5 और Sony Live are not the right logo. It should be Z Entertainment and Sony Entertainment, but you get the thing. So इन लोग का तो हो गया. Hotstar merged with Disney and then Jio came in, Viacom and this and that वो पूरा हो गया. Netflix and Prime I don't think so. They are going to anyways merge or acquire. Merge, maybe acquire other smaller players. Sony and Z का देखना है अभी उन लोग का क्या होगा. It's a very interesting play. So eventually it will again come down to 4 players.
Prime has collaborated with Lionsgate and कौन सा वो था?
That's an alliance. That's there. But do you don't log into Lionsgate and go and watch something?
Prime only.
We just log into Prime only. उस पे हो जाता है.
वो सब दे देता है, right? So it's like an alliance which we'll discuss.
Ring based कर दिया उन्होंने.
Correct. उन्होंने ring fence कर दिया. So by brand you understand it's Prime. They might be doing some kind of revenue sharing or something from.
Eros Now और ये सब.
Eros now is still good with the screen-based movies and theaters and all. But उसका जो पुरानी movies है उसको यहाँ पे लाके डाल दिया. सारेगामा का भी होगा शायद.
और बहुत बड़ा ऐप उसका नाम मैं भूल रहा हूँ. वो भी इसके अंदर merge हो चुका है.
अच्छा हो चुका है.
MX Player. Yes.
MX Player used to be there. Again pulled it out.
No, it's there, but it is on Prime as well.
It's on Prime.
हाँ तो again it's on Prime. Basically Prime might have done some kind of an alliance or maybe acquisition where they have not killed the brand name. This is again M&A concept. You don't kill the brand name. जो भी वो है उसको आप use करते रहो. LinkedIn acquired by whom?
Microsoft.
But LinkedIn पे अगर आप login करो तो आपको कहीं ऐसा नहीं लगता ये Microsoft का product, right? अच्छा now your chance. और बताओ 3-4 industries which might consolidate. हो गया तुम्हारा?
Yeah, it's already.
Akash and
So
everything
after
was bought
Byju's
by Byju's.
went out, so almost done. अभी तो FitG is also duped people, right? अभी तो वो भी bankrupt हो गया. Now it's only what I hear is Physics Wala, which is still doing right.
RegTech is looking at
RegTech.
because ID5, Perfios and the third player, बाकी सारे इन तीन में डेल्टा बहुत हाई है, and they're all looking at $3 billion plus funding in next 2-3 years. They're looking into already. और जो छोटे बहुत छोटे
दिल्ली के अंदर now they have taken over every FitG thing, and वो यूनिफॉर्म भी देते हैं बच्चों को. I see their branding all over the place.
कौन सी इंडस्ट्री
EdTech.
वो RegTech regulation tech पे पहुंच गया. EdTech you are ठीक है. EdTech maybe can kind of different verticals can be there. You are saying apparels, uniforms and all का.
No, they have there is a company who has taken over the market that FitG lost.
Okay.
And they're branding it so well that बच्चा स्कूल से आता है, उनकी यूनिफॉर्म पहनता है, फिर वहाँ जाता
वो
है.
एलन भी करता था.
एलन और एटली दो कर रहे हैं.
एलन भी.
एविएशन में कुछ बचा है? हाँ एविएशन है forgot to put here. Very good example. एविएशन में now it's only 3 players in India. Which where aviation is also like Swiggy, Zomato and वो तीसरा player is Akasa. देखो corporate structuring basically is basically 3 different things. Either investment, which is increasing the size of the company, increasing the size on the whole after synergies and all. Then there is a divestment, which you guys know, spin-off, ये सब हो जाता है. And then there is restructuring, right? Investment side पे क्या क्या चीजें आती हैं? Equity investment, which you are buying a 5, 10, 15, 20% stake. Then there is a merger, then there is an acquisition, which is basically what we are going to study in majority of the sessions. Divestment में you have a sale or a spin-off one of the sessions we have spin-off. We'll cover Reliance and Jio Financial Services ka spin-off, and then restructuring में it's basically kind of how you restructure your costs, your balance sheet, restructuring your reorganization. Because when startups kind of start growing, वो add करते जाते हैं चीजें, but then वो भसड़ मच जाती है उसमें. Right, there's so many businesses that you don't know how to kind of integrate them or एक साथ कैसे काम करना है. Edelweiss में same thing happened. Now Edelweiss Financial Services had a lot of verticals back in 2017-18 when I joined. Right, तो उनका EMC है, उनके पास investment banking है, then they had wealth management, that too catering to the HNIs as well as catering to the retail investors. Broking हो गया, तो ये तो वो पूरा side हो गया. Then they had credit, they had their तो हाँ वो बाद में हुआ. So basically when I was there, these all businesses का they had shown us the chart कि किस तरह से, और वो chart इतना complex है कि इधर डब्बा यहाँ एरो जा रहा है, इसका इतना % stake, this and that. So eventually the work started in 2019 to spin off at least the one entity. Which one entity? They thought we'll spin off the entity which is fee earning entity. अब fee earning क्या होता है? AMC is a fee earning, but AMC को अभी अलग नहीं किया था. But wealth management is fee earning, investment banking is fee earning. तो ये पूरा उन्होंने अलग हटा के Novama Private Wealth कर दिया. And now they are coming up with another IPO. If you have observed, उसका DRHP अभी launch किया, SEBI ने reject कर दिया, which is EAAA, Edelweiss Alternative Asset something. Advisors, हाँ, asset advisors. तो इसमें पूरा infrastructure का AIF ये वो, and they are doing IPO. I never realized when I was there that इसका भी IPO हो सकता है, but it is with SEBI right now. मतलब SEBI has returned that for corrections and all. So this is what happened. So PhonePe also same thing happened. हर छोटी company when it grows and it has not IPO'd and it has not got acquired will eventually land up over here then. Yeah, now coming to a little basics. What is a merger? Merger and acquisition, M&A, merger and acquisition बोलते रहते हैं, but is there a difference between a merger and an acquisition? If yes, then what is the technical difference? See, अच्छा तुम लोग break लेते हो क्या? When?
जब आप बोलो.
तो इस slide के बाद ले लेते हैं, ठीक है? So a merger is a transaction where two firms agree to combine their operations on a relatively equal basis, leveraging their resources and capabilities to create a stronger competitive advantage together. ज्ञान, ठीक है? But now merger is divided into two different things or two different parts. Merger through consolidation and merger through absorption. यहाँ पे difference समझना जरूरी है. Through consolidation is when original firms cease to exist and a completely new entity is formed. अब example दो, बहुत examples है. So original entity Jio gone, Hotstar gone, and now it's a new entity Jio Hotstar. LTI Mindtree, LTI L&T Infotech used to be Mindtree को acquire किया, hostile takeover, classic case we'll do in one of the sessions. LTI Mindtree. Vodafone Idea. So Vodafone Idea India में as separate entity is not there, but V is created now, right? So all these are merger through consolidation. And then merger through absorption is when the acquiring company remains zinda, but the target dies. कौन? अब ये example थोड़ा
HP and Compaq.
नहीं, तो HP वो तो first वाले में consolidation में आ जाएगा. वो HP Compaq बोलते हैं ना?
नहीं HP Hewlett Packard.
अच्छा Compaq is dead now. हाँ तो फिर HP and Compaq is one of them.
We just spoke about Prime and MX Player.
Correct. नहीं, that will not be there. वो आएगा next वाले में आएगा. The biggest merger ever happened in India recently. नहीं,
तो acquisition
acquire अरे PVR Inox. PVR Inox is again consolidation. अभी उसका नाम क्या है? PVR Inox ना?
Adani Cement.
ACC और मुझे वो तो listed companies हो गई, वो तो अभी भी जिंदा है. HDFC Bank. Now massive companies, HDFC is no more existing, completely erased. अभी it's only HDFC Bank, correct? तो अच्छा next देखो definition and then you will get a more clarity. Next is acquisition. An acquisition is when one company buys another and the acquired company continues to exist as a legal entity but operates as a subsidiary of the acquirer, where MX Player is the right example over here.
Paytm Insider.
HUL Minimalist is the
Paytm
example.
Insider.
Paytm Insider is now acquired by Zomato.
District Bunni.
that is
District now.
Now become district.
now it has become district and it operates as a continues to operate as a Blinkit.
Yeah.
ये सब एक्विजिशन में आते हैं. मर्जर थ्रू एब्जॉर्प्शन की
Beats Apple ने acquire किया था.
एप्पल, हाँ करेक्ट, दैट आल्सो एग्जिस्ट. टाइप्स ऑफ मर्जर्स, वैसे तो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ छोटे छोटे टाइप्स, बट ब्रॉडली द मर्जर्स एंड एक्विजिशंस कैन बी क्लब्ड इनटू 3 पार्ट्स: horizontal merger, vertical merger and conglomerate merger. Now what's the difference? What's horizontal merger?
Value chain, you go sideways.
So you go sideways. So basically in the same industry you go and acquire, expand into the similar industries, and then obviously so that's horizontal, basically playing on the same field. Sony and lot of examples again, right? Same sector में Vodafone Idea ये सब acquire हो रहे हैं. Jio Hotstar, they're acquiring the same sector, merging in the same sector. So hundreds and thousands of examples. But interesting thing comes when it is vertical merger. अब मैंने तो देखो नाम अपनी कंपनी का डाला है. How it is a vertical merger, that is a separate thing. But now you tell vertical merger is basically acquiring value chain में either up or down. So either you go and acquire your supplier or you go and acquire your distributor, something like that, right? So that you have a control over the entire. तो इसमें examples दो.
Coke and Coke's bottler.
करेक्ट, कोक से कोक तो पेप्सी का वरुण बेवरेज है जैसे. सो इट्स अ लिस्टेड कंपनी वरुण बेवरेज.
But
सो
Coke bottlers have divested. Apple has divested the bottle.
कोक इज नाउ डाइवेस्टेड. हाँ, कोक का पहले था, नाउ इट इज डाइवेस्टेड बिकॉज उसके डाइवेस्टमेंट के ऑब्वियसली अपने अलग रीजंस होते हैं. बट वन very good example I'll give in the next slide of a vertical integration, and you will like conglomerate merger. Non-diverse, मतलब I mean, you know, non-related sectors में all big companies, ITC, Reliance, Aditya Birla, ITC तो लिखा है, तो ITC में देख के ITC, Aditya Birla is there, है ना, your Adani. So what is the reason? Diversification, getting into newer pastures, पैसा बहुत ज़्यादा है, तो ये सब बड़े बड़े लोग ही करते हैं. Reliance, of course, is a conglomerate thing, but now look at this slide. How many have seen this image? कोई कैन किसने चिल्लाया था? मैं कैन पढ़ता हूँ. सबसे पॉपुलर कैन का पोस्ट है ये.
Actually, I was going to talk about vertical merger because Reliance is
So
actually the king of vertical
2021
merger.
या 22 में they came out with this article in Nutgrass. So here, if you guys remember in 2020 during COVID, market was just kind of going down. March में तो जो हुआ सो हुआ. When the market started going up, it was mainly pharma led as well as Reliance led, right? तो उस समय within Jio fraternity, Reliance was just acquiring or partnering with lot of these big businesses. Every other second day, third day, कुछ ना कुछ investment आ गया, कुछ आ गया. हाँ, अलग ही दुनिया में चल रहे थे. So if you look at this is a beautiful thing what they have actually kind of made. So Reliance Jio started off with network providers in 2016. And then they kept on going up and down. So network provider के बाद आपको क्या चाहिए? You need handsets, right? Handsets उन्होंने अपना खुद का बनाया. And then they also partnered with Apple. तो उनके पे you have the bundled, उसमें Reliance Jio का network का रहता था. Once you have the device, you need OS. So they went and partnered with
iOS.
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 That was
KAI.
very before.
ये कौन सा है?
जियो का जियो फोन के अंदर जो OS
अरे वो उनका था, वो फ्लॉप हो गया. Right. So now they partnered with the two big operating systems, Android and iPhone. So Google के साथ तो Apple के साथ किया था तो वो उधर हो गया. And Google के साथ they got into the next level was product and services over that operating system. तो आपके पास तीन हो गए. Meta मतलब basically Facebook, Google and your Amazon. So all got kind of अब उनके handsets में preloaded आता है. Then product services हो गए and finally the infrastructure layer, right? Microsoft. So basically getting into those kind of, और नीचे finally Qualcomm, basic chip and kind of processors, everything is Qualcomm. तो सबके साथ पूरा integrate. So this is the perfect example of a vertical integration. So obviously they did not integrate, they don't acquire any company. The big company is much bigger than Reliance, but then they bought some stake or did some kind of an alliance. So M&A over organic growth. So M&A is nothing but replacing organic by inorganic growth. क्यों करेंगे? Common sense.
Time constraint.
So one is speed of market entry, correct? So instantly access new markets without spending years to build organically. अब अगर किसी को geographical expansion करना है, Tata wants to expand into UK, why would it kind of start doing the marketing and everything and वहाँ पे product launch, JLR को acquire कर लो भाई, right? So very basic reason. Other than this, competitive advantages. Acquiring a rival or complementary business can eliminate competition or bring in strategic assets, tech talent or data, just like you were saying, acquihire and all, right? So पता है कि यार कंपनी वैसे भी बड़ी हो जाएगी अभी तो, then it would be posing as a competition, तो पहले acquire कर लो. Which would be good examples? Facebook, WhatsApp. Facebook always knew that WhatsApp can pose a big challenge, and hats off to Mark Zuckerberg. बहुत early stages पे he has done great acquisitions. Instagram and WhatsApp anyway. कितने डॉलर्स, कितना वैल्यूएशन था WhatsApp का जब खरीदा था, मतलब कितने में? 19 बिलियन डॉलर्स, 19.3. एंड है आज के टाइम जल्दी रीच करना पड़ेगा because we have a case for WhatsApp and Facebook. Next is synergies and cost savings. So any merger or acquisition which is done, obviously there has to be some kind of synergies. It has to be 2 + 2 is greater than 4. Not equal to 4, then only it makes sense. Otherwise तो just if you focus on competitive advantage or something, वो sustainable नहीं है. Another company can come and do the same thing, तो आप कब तक acquire करते रहोगे without getting relevant profits out of it. And tax benefits and financial engineering, this is very less used, but people use it. Basically, a company which is profitable or just has become profitable will keep acquiring a loss-making startups, for example. तो उससे क्या होता है, उनका net profit कम होता जाता है, तो tax नहीं देना है. I don't know whether they have done or not, but I think Nykaa, Honasa, if they start doing this, just came into profits. अभी तक आदत नहीं है टैक्स देने की. Keep on deferring the taxes and all. Maybe they, because obviously these are new age companies, so they would want to grow organically. तो उनके ऊपर के तीनों points भी हो रहे हैं, and then they are not paying taxes also. Types of M&A strategies. Strategic, where it's a long-term game. People are doing it just because they want to expand geographically, product-wise, economies of scale, scope, synergies, blah blah. And the other is financial, where LBO is basically the model, but they will take a company, turn it around, and sell it off in 5, 7 years, 9 years, whatever, and make a profit out of it. उनका कोई intention नहीं है उसको continue करने का for a lifetime. Now, when to ally or acquire? We'll spend some good time over here. तो बहुत सारी कंपनीज ना, they, even the big companies, they don't differentiate between alliance and acquisition. उनको सब एक ही लगता है कि कुछ करना है, चलो पैसा है खरीद लो. फोन पे does a lot of acquisition because बहुत पैसा है, जो लगा खरीद लो. Walmart has given a lot of money, right? So without much thinking, we were the only successful acquisition for them, but they have done a lot of bad acquisitions as well. For example, Zest Money. If you guys have heard, Zest Money का acquisition किया, due diligence में problem आई, then they had to leave it out. But the point is that a lot of these companies don't differentiate when they need to ally or make an alliance and when they need to just go and acquire, right? So it's a very kind of a topic which needs a proper attention in all of these corporates. So I gave a reading to read, which was when to alliance and when to acquire. तुम लोग नहीं पढ़ा होगा, I'm very sure. तो उसका जो main points है, we'll discuss in these slides. So basically, a company or the management needs to evaluate the prospects on 3 verticals, based on synergies, based on resources, and based on market conditions. And then think about it. If you want to go a little, kind of process based, then generally everything, if you start putting in quantitatively ना और process based, yes no, तो आपको answers मिलते जाते हैं. If you leave everything to qualitative, अच्छा ऐसा होगा तो क्या होगा, then obviously things become a lot more subjective, and then decision making is also difficult. But what this paper has done is that they have made certain rules. If you want sequential synergies, मतलब one company completes tasks and passes the result to a partner to do its part. So basically they have given 3 sorts of options. One is basically go and acquire. One is go and ally, equity based. मतलब one company buys a stake in another company, so that just like Reliance did. So it did not acquire any of those companies, but it made an equity alliance. And the third, what they have covered, is a non-equity alliance. Basically, it's like partnership, barter system. वो अभी बताऊंगा थोड़ा एग्जांपल देने के बाद की क्या व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. सो इफ यू वांट सीक्वेंशियल सिनर्जीज वेयर वन कंपनी कंप्लीट्स टास्क एंड passes the result to a partner to do its part, then it's best that one company invests in an equity stake in the other company, just like what Reliance 20% 30% का stake ले लिया, so that they have a say, right? And it's not completely acquisition, because acquiring में what is the drawback of acquiring? Lot of times if one company is such a one major basic example in this case is given that Coca-Cola and P&G actually went ahead and did an equity alliance in 2001, announced in I think May. वहां पे ये बोला कि किस तरह का alliance Coke and P&G के बीच में. Coke के brands थे Minute Maid and then lot of these brands which were not in India. I think Minute Maid was the only one in India, इसलिए मुझे click किया. And then P&G had a lot of other products based out of India, but P&G was giving its products, वो alliance जो बनाया, they will be completely separate companies, but P&G will be, Coke will be using P&G का distribution and P&G will be using all the Minute Maids and all the successful products of Coke, right, to enter into that. तो वहाँ पे when they went into that equity alliance, it was a very bad decision. That within 4 months that they understood and then they called off the alliance. Why? People started thinking in the market, and when both the companies are listed, na, generally when the companies are listed, you get an instant reaction after announcement. आपको एकदम से पता चल रहा है कि announcement के बाद 6% कोक का शेयर प्राइस डाउन हो गया and P&G actually went up by 2%. So it clicked कि यार the deal is kind of completely favoring P&G, because people started wondering, the analysts started wondering that why the hell Coke just to get into a distribution of P&G, जबकि Coke का distribution is also already good. Why would they ally that to 50-50%? कोई sense ही नहीं बन रहा था. And then share price kept on going down. ये तो immediately after the announcement 6% and 2%, but over the period of time this kept on happening, and then they understood and then they called up the alliance. So इस case में acquiring a kind of a, या तो खुद से बना लो अपना distribution, or just go and acquire a small company who can help you with the distribution rather than kind of align with P&G. So these kind of things, when strategic synergies, sequential synergies done, equity alliance makes sense. Then you seek modular synergies. Modular synergies is something like managing resources independently and pooling results for greater profits. Hotel chain and airlines, they collaborate, right? If you are booking ticket on maybe IRCTC के पास इतने सारे जो hotels जो आप उनकी website पे जाके ticket कराओ तो they will say that you want to book a hotel also, आपको cab service भी चाहिए क्या? They have not taken a partner, an equity stake in all these companies, but they have tied up in some kind of revenue sharing or commission based kind of a thing. So that's non-equity alliance. And then your third thing is you want reciprocal synergies, where both firms execute tasks through close knowledge sharing and keep on reiterating this. Basically, you need the other company to also, for example, जैसे वेल्थ डेस्क हो गया, आपको पूरा टेक चाहिए, टैलेंट चाहिए, and you keep on customizing the solution, you keep on reiterating, sharing the common knowledge and reiterating to make the product a little better. यहाँ पे dependency is on the both sides. So मैंने तो acquisition का example दिया, but in the case of merger, when you have interdependencies on the skill sets and all for one process, then comes back, then it's better to acquire a company. ठीक है, so based on synergies, these are the 3 different types. So a company, when they are going for the acquisition or thinking about this, they need to figure out कि उनका end objective क्या है. Based on resources. Now, if the resources are hard resources, basically machinery, plant, these all, if the merger is between these, कि मेरे को एक cement plant, Adani is acquiring Ambuja or something, right?
ACC
and
Ambuja. So these are like mainly acquiring the plants of that. वहाँ का जो skill set है machine चलाने का, वो इतना, that's a blue collar job basically. You don't need a coding skill to, or you don't need that kind of a talent in those resources. If there is a hard resource का integration, manufacturing plants, etc., to desired energies, then go and acquire the company. But if it is a soft resources integration where you are dependent on the people, so then you go for equity alliance. Why? Because see, lot of times, and it is again going to be covered in one of the sessions, when you are going to acquire any other company, most of the time the people over there will leave. मुझे कल्चर नहीं समझ में, मैं छोड़ा यार. So मेरा रीजन अलग भी थे, but I'll get into that. But you don't like the culture in the another company, or startup में generally क्या होता था, again my case, that I had such independence to work on anything, like 30 people company, and when you go and join, the cultural differences and all these things used to be there. So whenever you want soft resources, people-led businesses, mainly tech businesses, तो उनको acquire करने की जगह you go and do a equity stake partnership with them, right? And finally, you estimate being saddled with extensive redundant resources after collaborating with another organization. मतलब, you know that if I'm collaborating with Vodafone and Idea, अगर ये हो रहा है, तो then there will be a lot of resources which will be redundant, क्योंकि same काम, economies of scale and all. अब ऐसे में क्या करना चाहिए? What is the answer then? If you want to just phase out these are synergies, right? Synergies होंगी ना जब you will be saving a lot of cost when you are integrating. So it would be, yeah? Acquisition basically. So it has to be an acquisition where you acquire the company and then you realize synergies. Synergies basically 5 तरीके के होते हैं. I think in session 2 or 3 we'll discuss this. But here you understood it's a cost synergy basically, right? And finally, if the acquisition is based on market conditions, तुम लोग को टाइम मिले तो जाके ये PDF पढ़ लेना, बहुत बढ़िया PDF है. But this is the summary of it. If it is based on market conditions, means the new entity will face high market uncertainty. You are unsure whether consumers or regulators will embrace or support it. Let's say if Vodafone is coming to India and wants to set up अपना ये telecom business, right? But telecom is highly regulated industry in India. Same goes for airlines. Same goes for और कौन सा regulated banking, right? So it's rather kind of going for an acquisition or something. Basically यहाँ पे आप alliance करोगे because you don't want to enter into an uncharted territory and you don't even know कि क्या होगा, right? So you go and do an alliance. So even Vodafone and Idea, I would say it's a merger, but it's an alliance basically because it's a 50-50% merger.
Jio Blackstone.
Jio
Blackstone.
BlackRock. Jio BlackRock. Blackstone तो तेरा private equity है, BlackRock the asset manager. So BlackRock came. तो BlackRock के साथ क्या हुआ? BlackRock had come to India and merged with पहले DSP. Remember DSP BlackRock के mutual funds होते थे 2018. Yeah, correct. And उसके बाद DSP was also, BlackRock was also in alliance with, so DSP BlackRock was there, so with BlackRock, DSP. Then after the alliance broke, then it again re-entered Indian markets and now it is re-entering with Jio, right? So, not an example per se for this thing, but so BlackRock के perspective से सोचो that they are not coming with a completely setting up their own thing. Why? They are allowed because regulations allow. Franklin Templeton is a completely foreign entity and it has their own AMC. They have not partnered with anybody else, although Sher Khan and Mirai have combined recently. So they are allowed, but they are not doing because they want to partner with a big player, and with Jio they are getting a benefit of the distribution. Right? And finally, you will have rivals for potential partners. बहुत simple है. अगर राइवल्स है इस केस में तो एक्वायर कर लो, खत्म. BVR I know. अच्छा, one great example in all these things, we gave the example of Coca-Cola and P&G, and there are a lot of these things. तो होता क्या है ना इन companies में generally, and it's mentioned beautifully in the cases that why do these companies fail to decide whether they want to ally or acquire? तो उनका अलायंस का डिसीजन रॉन्ग हो गया कोका-कोला एंड पीएनजी का. एंड देन देयर वाज अनदर केस ऑफ इंटेल एंड डीएसपी कम्युनिकेशंस बैक इन 99-2000 वेयर दे एक्वायर्ड डीएसपी कम्युनिकेशंस बिकॉज दे वांटेड देयर टेक, बिकॉज उस समय टेक बबल बर्स्ट के पहले वाली चीजें थी. सो एवरीबॉडी वाज डूइंग दीस एक्विजिशंस एंड अलायंसेस एंड द बबल बर्स्ट लेटर ऑन, बट उनको टेक चाहिए था और उनके सारे बंदे भाग गए. सो it had to write off almost $600-700 million back then, 1999 में. One company which has continuously has done good is Cisco. When I was telling you companies fail to decide, क्योंकि उनका, if you think about it, उनका organizational structure is such like there are different teams. There is an M&A team in all the companies. all these corporate companies, right? Which will think about किसको acquire करना है, क्या करना है. And then there is a growth team or business development team. जिनका काम है कि अगर आपको कुछ achieve करना है, if you want to achieve the numbers, then you go and ally or you maybe kind of decide to maybe partner with someone or buy a 10% stake. When the decision whether to ally or acquire is being taken by two separate teams, then it does not help to help the organization. Cisco के पास एक बहुत अच्छा वो था कि उनके पास एक सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट था जिसको 3 लोग रिपोर्ट करते थे, हेड ऑफ M&A, हेड ऑफ दिस ग्रोथ एंड ऑल जो अलायंसेस देखता था, एंड वन वाज टेक्नोलॉजी इंक्यूबेटर और समथिंग, उनके टीम का नाम था. तो पहले वो खुद चेक करते थे वेदर वी कैन डू इट इन हाउस. सो बेसिकली ऑर्गेनिक वर्सेस इनऑर्गेनिक टेस्ट होता था उधर, एंड इफ they felt that okay in house it will take lot of time and lot of resources, then they used to go into these people and ये लोग अपना अपना case present करके they used to tell the senior vice president कि हमको ally करना चाहिए या acquire. And because of this lot of if you are into the tech side जिसको knowledge है, तो Cisco ने बहुत acquisitions किए हैं, but not lot of people know that उनके पास 250 acquisition के against they had almost like about 1000 alliances also that they have done. So these are some big 4-5 examples what Cisco has kind of acquired in the last 25-30 odd years. Now this was not the main slide. This is the important slide. That some M&A strategy I've already told you. So firstly, strategic fit. Cisco acquires only when it complements or expands its core business. पूरा सोच के करता है, ऐसा नहीं किसी को randomly ले लो. So it is always going for horizontal or a vertical merger. Will never go for a conglomerate anyways. But it's a big company can go for a conglomerate in the same similar kind of a field. Strong integration, a dedicated PMI. PMI is post merger integration. This is one of the biggest thing of a M&A क्योंकि post merger के बाद सारी problems आती हैं. Vodafone Idea has a PMI problem. Air India and Tata Group has a PMI problem, right? So a dedicated PMI team ensures cultural fit, retention, talent retention, and smooth product alignment. And financial discipline. Cisco avoids overpaying, seeks fast ROI. देखो ये वाला point बहुत subjective है because अभी in the valuation thing which we'll do on day 3 you will understand कितना भी effort मार लो गलत तो होना ही होता है. So 70% of the M&A transactions globally fail. 70-75%. तब भी people do lot of M&As and don't learn. Talent retention, founders and engineers stay post acquisition in Cisco, preserving innovation and agility. Cisco generally acquires when, हाँ ये बहुत interesting point है. Cisco का ये बढ़िया था because most of the companies उनका is based in San Francisco site, so वहाँ पे पूरा tech उधर ही है. So they ensure that आपकी company भी जो acquire कर रहे हैं that is in the similar region so that employees don't need to relocate. जैसे मुंबई to Bangalore relocation करना पड़ा, ऐसा they ensure कि they should kind of not get employees to do because a lot of people will leave. And proactive strategy, M&A is a long-term growth engine, blah blah blah. अभी 3 क्वेश्चन दूंगा मैं तुम लोगों को, प्लीज आंसर करना. Ally acquisition समझ गए? Now hypothetical scenarios. You are the CEO of a medtech, which is a diagnostic hardware company. ठीक है? You want to work with AI Health, a startup with cutting edge diagnostic AI. Their tech could double your efficiency, but they are young and protective of their IP. उनको acquisition करना चाहिए, alliance, equity alliance or non-equity alliance. देखो there is no correct answer. It can be anything. It's a little subjective. ऐसा नहीं है कि यही होगा. But what is your viewpoint? What should they do with whatever you study?
Acquisition. I think
Young company, no?
Acquisition because young company.
And because
Equity alliance because
they are very protective of their IP.
correct and
They might not even.
it's a soft resource integration, right? People is more important over there, so it has to be a equity alliance mainly, right? You lead Autonova, an electric EV company. तुम लोग को ये केस थोड़ा याद है कि क्या हो सकता है? EV company है Autonova. Ride Pro, a ride sharing app with a large customer base, wants to partner for EV fleets. You can co-brand, co-develop EVs or even take a stake in Ride Pro. क्या करोगे? Basically merger. Merger is a specific kind of a merger. Why not acquire this? एक्वायरिंग में क्या इशू होगा? यू कैन को ब्रांड को डेवलप एक्वायर करके लेट द जस्ट लाइक प्राइम एंड एमएक्स प्लेयर, that can also happen. That's also the right answer. And as I said, it's subjective. We're just discussing.
Depends on the funds available.
वो भी सही है. वो assume कर रहे हैं. Farm Pure, an organic farm brand, wants to expand into D2C delivery. Fresh Cart, a tech-based grocery delivery setup, is looking for stable suppliers. ये simple है.
Partnership is like
Mostly acquisition.
This is reciprocal.
Reciprocal कहाँ है? आप
वो
नहीं, वो तो डिपेंडेंट है
Vertical
बिजनेस
merger
सेंस
हो
में,
सकता है।
बट वर्क सेंस में अ डिलीवरी कंपनी इज नॉट डिपेंडेंट अपन. वो ये है कि आप काम लाओगे तो मैं डिलीवर कर दूंगा, ऑर्डर तो लाओ. तो दे आर नॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन रिसोर्सेज और यू नो काइंड ऑफ टेक्निकल नो हाउस एंड ऑल. इट इज बेसिकली आप लाइक ई कार्ट किसकी कंपनी थी? फ्लिपकार्ट एंड ई कार्ट, और डिलीवरी पार्टनरिंग, और मे बी गॉट Amazon acquires delivery acquired Ecom Express अभी recently, but that's a horizontal merger. That was not something like that.
this looks like more of the IRCTC and hotels because Freshcart will want to have more products than just Farm Pure.
But उस केस में क्या होगा कि IRCTC में you have a choice whether you want to book a hotel or not. They're giving you a choice. यहाँ पे तो ये है कि आपने ऑर्डर किया है तो there has to be a delivery partner. तो जरूरी है. This is a mandatory partnership, मतलब an angle. But हाँ, that non-equity alliance was basically आपको चाहिए नहीं चाहिए अपने यहाँ से बुक करा. It's a commission based. And organic farm brand wouldn't want कि आप commission based पे रहोगे तो you can one day से नहीं, आज मेरा मूड नहीं है, मेरे पास fleet नहीं है, मैं डिलीवरी नहीं कर रहा, तो then तो alliance भी नहीं चलेगा. चलो, we don't have too much of time and there is a lot of, so we may continue this case tomorrow for first 10-15 minutes. But Facebook, WhatsApp. Who in this class does not use WhatsApp? अच्छा ठीक है, वो तो बहुत ही गंदा क्वेश्चन. Who in this class is like पिछले कई महीनों में until and unless तुम्हारे पास नेटवर्क नहीं है, WhatsApp नहीं खोला होगा किसी भी दिन. Mostly you open WhatsApp every day, right?
Not Facebook.
How many and who all open Facebook on a daily basis now?
Not for the last 7 years.
नहीं मतलब ऐप है अभी भी, वो भी बहुत अच्छी बात है, बट
वो सिर्फ गेम्स का लॉगिन रखा हुआ है इसलिए.
हाँ, तो इसीलिए बस वो ऐप रखा हुआ है. अदरवाइज नाउ नॉट लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स यूज व्हाट्सएप और फेसबुक. अच्छा, see, it's a mixed audience over, mixed batch over here, and some people would have been there when Facebook used to be, you know, you used to open every day. WhatsApp 2009 में स्टार्ट हुआ था. तुम लोग में से किसी को याद है when did you guys, सुन लो 10 मिनट, when did you guys start using WhatsApp?
2014, 15.
13, 14, 15 when it started becoming popular, you guys started using it.
iPhone 4
iPhone 4 में
11
2009 में स्टार्ट हुआ था. Anybody remembers कि 2009 में when WhatsApp started, यहाँ पे जो ओरिजिनल पर्पस लिखा है ये गलत लिखा है मैंने. वो भी आया था, वो पे करने वाला भी ना, वो एक अलग आया था कि यू हैड टू पे $1 और समथिंग लाइक दैट. 2014 में they introduced. Why did they introduce 2013-14 में? They introduced it because they had so many users coming in that their servers started crashing. तो उन्होंने कहा यार मैं $1 रख दूंगा तो आधी जनता तो ऐसी बाहर हो जाएगी. But by 2016 they understood कि this is actually, you know, when it was acquired by Facebook also, they started thinking कि बहुत सारे लोगों के पास वो क्रेडिट कार्ड पेमेंट का फंडा नहीं होता. See, they make all the things as per US. वहाँ पे क्रेडिट कार्ड was very, you know, kind of basic thing even in early 2000s. इंडिया में, and WhatsApp का biggest market is India. When Indian में they realize कि एक तो क्रेडिट कार्ड नहीं है सबके पास, ऊपर से $1 मतलब 100 रुपए भी अगर रख दो तो people will be cost conscious, right? अभी we say that there are no free lunches in the world. मेरे हिसाब से WhatsApp is a free lunch. Right, you are not paying anything, and then they have figured out a other business model to, you know, kind of become successful. It's basically
not becoming SMS. Like you get OTPs, everything.
You get everything over here. So it's basically free, but you have to send messages. तुम SMS करोगे तो पैसा लगता है. वो अलग बात है कि carriers वगैरह ने बोल दिया कि SMSs are unlimited free और 100 SMSs free used to be there. But WhatsApp is earning through basically
data.
That is the problem. वो बाद में आते हैं उसको. बट अभी WhatsApp बिजनेस से वो जो भी है उनका जो ट्रांसपेरेंट मॉडल है, They're earning through WhatsApp business. Data sharing with Facebook has actually, you know, kind of eventually, ये जो दोनों founders थे, जैन कूम और ब्रायन एक्टन, इसको बोला गया था इन दोनों को कि आपका प्राइवेसी हमेशा रहेगा and whatever you are doing will happen like that, encrypted messages and all. Mark Zuckerberg ने बोला कि you will always stay independent. But after the merger in 2014, they started धीरे धीरे getting the WhatsApp का data to Facebook. And this is where, you know, a lot of disagreements happen. We have actually, I have jumped the bus, ये सब बाद में बताता, but now that anyways we are going to discuss it tomorrow. They started how? What I was asking. The project was कि आप जब iPhone आया ना, तो ये I think one of these guys, ब्रायन एक्टन या जैन कूम ने first iPhone खरीदा अपना 2008-9 में आया था शायद, 7 में कब आया?
iPhone 3G.
तो I think 2008-9 में 7 या 8 में उन्होंने जब फर्स्ट आईफोन खरीदा होगा तो देन दे रियलाइज दैट आईफोन हैड तब स्टार्टेड दैट पुश नोटिफिकेशन वाला थिंग. दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम आईफोन स्टार्टेड. एंड्रॉइड का बाद में आया था. दे थॉट कि इतने लोग 100 लोग मेरी कॉन्टैक्ट लिस्ट में है, आई वांट टू नो हाउ मेनी पीपल आर नाउ ऑनलाइन एंड हाउ मेनी पीपल आर नॉट. तो जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट कि ओके आता था पहले ना, ओके ही इज ऑनलाइन, तो सिर्फ इसके लिए कि हाउ मेनी पीपल आर अवेलेबल, the name of the company was started something, उनको बोला कि WhatsApp, if you are available then WhatsApp, what are you doing, ऐसे WhatsApp नाम पड़ा, तो इससे स्टार्ट हुआ. But then they realized यार communication was growing a lot in late 2009 and early 2010 when people used to do a lot of SMS और SMS चार्जेबल होता था. when you are buying a pack, prepaid pack, उसमें होता था कितनी calls free और 100 SMS free, and then unlimited SMS का तो बाद में concept आया. So when the market was such a huge market, communication was there, Facebook को use करना है आपको, Orkut होता था पहले उस समय, Orkut did not have an app, it was a completely, even when Facebook started it did not start with an app, it obviously was a web based facebook.com, उसी के थ्रू होता था. ऐप तो बहुत बाद में आया. WhatsApp started directly with the app thing, उसका web WhatsApp तो अब जाके आया. Started in 2016-17 web WhatsApp, but now people are using it now more, right? So this is how they started, and then they gradually started to enter the market. Now what we'll discuss maybe tomorrow is that how and why Facebook acquired WhatsApp and not allied with it. That was the topic for today. $19 billion with a top line revenue in 2013, $20 million. कितना हुआ P by S ratio? 1000x. And still, do you think it was like they overpaid? It was one of the best acquisitions ever made. Instagram कितने में acquire किया था Facebook ने? 700 million.
वैल्यूएशन था बिलियन.
तो उनको डिस्ट्रेस डील थोड़ी मिली थी, इतना ही होगा.
तो अभी जो आपने लिंक भेजा था उसमें पॉडकास्ट जो था, today you sent a link in the pre-read. They said that $1 billion valuation पे खरीदा गया.
Approximate कर दिया होगा, but it was less than $1 billion, 700-800 क्रॉस हुआ उसका. इन्होंने Snapchat खरीदने का कोशिश किया था, $3 billion. वो उन्होंने लिया नहीं, उन्होंने आपको मना कर दिया. Anybody else who wanted to acquire WhatsApp? तुम लोग कुछ पढ़ के आए होगे या तुम लोगों को बस पता है? मैंने प्री-रीड पढ़ा था. चलो ठीक है, एटलीस्ट काइंड ऑफ हेल्प्स मी आल्सो एंड डज नॉट हेल्प मी आल्सो. तो $10 million का 2010 में दे एक्चुअली थॉट टू बाय. तो इसका जो वैल्यूएशन आया था पहले इनिशियली, जो उन्होंने सीरीज फंड रेज किया था, सीरीज प्री सीड और सीड जो भी था, उसके हिसाब से Sequoia has put in a lot of money in WhatsApp at $1.5 billion, and within I think 6-8 months उसका valuation कुछ $11 billion आ गया था in the next round. Google was initially, their bid was $10 billion, but when Facebook went ahead with 19, they said कि नहीं चलो हम 19 के भी ऊपर दे देंगे, but till then उन्होंने बोला कि बाय बाय हम जा रहे हैं Facebook के साथ, because obviously they did a lot of meetings and these guys Brian Acton and Jen Com were friends with Mark Zuckerberg पहले से.
The synergy is also more with Facebook.
Synergies was also more with Facebook, and Facebook actually kind of promised them, जो बाद में उन्होंने मना कर दिया कि they will let them remain independent and not share the data. ठीक है, तो एक बार देख ले. तुम लोग एग्जैक्ट 11 बजे जाओगे या 5 मिनट रुकोगे? तो मैं 11:15 बैठोगे ना, 5-7 मिनट तो खत्म कर देता हूँ. We'll start something fresh. Deal Dynamics you all know, so $19 billion था. Basically, it was divided between $4 billion cash, $12 billion stock, and restricted stock units of $3 billion, which only went to both Brian and Gencom. Strategic goal was to eliminate competition and dominate global mobile messaging. अच्छा ये बताओ, इनके पास Facebook के पास कुछ ऐसा प्रोडक्ट था?
जो मैसेंजर
Facebook Messenger.
निम्बस
उसका नाम निम्बस था.
नहीं और भी था एक.
अच्छा वो अलग था, बट इनका इन हाउस वाज, हाँ करेक्ट. बट इनका अपना खुद का वो था, फेसबुक मैसेंजर. मैसेंजर इज स्टिल एग्जिस्टिंग बट इट इज डेड. बट व्हाई वुड दे इवन प्रमोट मैसेंजर? तो वो तो कैनिबलाइजेशन हो जाएगा. करेक्ट. User base at the time of purchase 45 crore users and they were adding 1 million 10 lakh users per day. अब तो saturation आ गया anyways, but I think 30 to 40% of the world would be using WhatsApp. World population कितना होगा? 8 billion, 8 to 9 billion है. तो I think India में 1.4 1.5 में I think 1 billion people, तो उतना तो जिसके पास मोबाइल है वो WhatsApp यूज कर रहा होगा basically. Buy versus build decision. WhatsApp had first mover advantage and greater user trust. Basically, buy versus build is like build तो वो कर ही रहे थे messenger, उसको ना वो करके they just thought to buy it. Autonomy promised, they'll keep it ad free and all. Why was WhatsApp a threat to Facebook?
Acquisition was very fast.
Correct.
Acquisition was
First
very
main
fast.
thing was mobile usage. So in 2013 or 12 or 13, smartphones got launched.
Penetration.
वो obviously उसने iPhone ने launch किया था पहले in 2009, 8, 9,
Seven
whatever.
started, but
Seven.
penetration
But
started
penetration
in
started in
2010.
2012, 13, and Facebook being a web first kind of platform, they needed an app or a company which is, and as I said, communication, people started using SMSs and all these things a lot. तो उनको समझ में आ गया था कि इनका यूजर ग्रोथ इतना रैपिड है जो फेसबुक का नहीं हो सकता इवेंचुअली. Provide and emerging markets में WhatsApp was being used a lot. Like उस समय इंडिया, आज भी emerging market ही बोलेंगे, but Brazil, India, Korea, and Vietnam and all these Southeast Asian countries, WhatsApp was being prominently
यहाँ
used.
भी Android domination.
Android domination, exactly, correct. Provided, so एक ये भी चीज़ है कि जो the upper strata of the society world में, तो उनके पास already mobile connection and all these things थे in early 2010s. The idea was how to penetrate. जैसे ग्रो ने ब्रोकिंग मार्केट में किया है ना, what they did was they never went ahead and took the market share of the existing brokers. They just created the market, expanded the market, which is what all these companies actually, remember एक आया था, I don't remember, internet.org बोलते थे उसको, कि they wanted to just expand internet into the world, कि everybody starts using it, so that आप बेस ही बढ़ा कर दो. Provided private ad-free communication, contrasting Facebook's public ad-driven model. And which is what a lot of people actually want to use also. ये ad ना दिखाओ, नहीं तो हर चीज तो सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं लो तो ad ही दिखाते हैं, YouTube and all everything. High user engagement, people spend more time on WhatsApp than Facebook. It was clearly coming out from the numbers. Potential to evolve into a platform for social interaction, commerce and payments. Potential था 2014 में, कितना सोचा था पता नहीं, केस में लिखा है तो डाला है. But in 2014, if Mark Zuckerberg really had that vision, then he could have thought कि if, see, basically it's all about data and acquisition, user acquisition. Everybody is after data these days. Could divert attention, data and usage away from Facebook's core platform, which is what has happened. कौन कर रहा है Facebook use? सब WhatsApp पे पहुंच गए.
Instagram पे.
सब Instagram पे actually. So Instagram another successful acquisition by. So अभी Facebook का क्या usage बस रह गया कि Instagram पे कुछ भी share करो, it goes to Facebook also. I mean there is an option ना. So all the oldies or relatives and all, they are there on Facebook. हम कुछ Instagram पे अपलोड करते हैं तो उनको पता चल जाता है कुछ हुआ है, because वो Facebook पे अपलोड हो गया है. Right? So बंद करना पड़ेगा. Could Facebook have scaled Messenger instead of acquiring WhatsApp? Why not? Why not? Why did not they do it? What could be the potential reasons? Messenger was initially tied to Facebook accounts. तो आपको Facebook का अकाउंट होना पड़ेगा, जिसके लिए आपको ईमेल चाहिए होता है, लॉगिन पासवर्ड. Not everybody had an email and password, but everybody had a phone number, right? So limiting reach in regions where Facebook wasn't dominant. And WhatsApp had a global phone number based network that scaled faster in emerging markets. WhatsApp was lightweight, ad-free and end-to-end encrypted. Features Messenger lagged at that time. And competing head-to-head could have triggered a messaging war, increasing costs and possibly losing market share. By acquiring WhatsApp, Facebook eliminated a major threat and gained immediate scale in the messaging space. एडवांटेज ऑफ बीइंग फर्स्ट, तुम लोग को लगता है फर्स्ट मूवर एडवांटेज कुछ होता है? हाउ मेनी पीपल बिलीव दैट देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड फर्स्ट मूवर एडवांटेज?
जो सेकंड
How
होता
quick the second comes.
मेरे हिसाब से तो फर्स्ट मूवर एडवांटेज नहीं होता, डिसएडवांटेज ही होता है. कहीं कहीं इट बिकम्स एन एडवांटेज वेयर देयर इज अ नेटवर्किंग थिंग. बेसिकली अब एवरीबॉडी इज ऑन व्हाट्सएप, अब एवरीबॉडी इज ऑन ट्विटर. जब सब ट्विटर पे है तो क्या इंडिया ने चालू किया कू, तो कौन जाएगा कू पे, राइट? सारी दुनिया वहां बैठी है. इवन व्हाट्सएप इनिशियली इन 2021 इट हैड अ मेजर स्केयर व्हेन दे, तुम लोग को याद होगा मैसेज आता था कि हम डेटा शेयर करेंगे फेसबुक से, आप इसको अग्री करो. एंड देन लॉट ऑफ अस डिड नॉट अग्री. वो बैकलैश आया था काफी. एंड देन सिग्नल, डिस्कॉर्ड, टेलीग्राम एंड ऑल स्टार्टेड कि चलो अभी टेलीग्राम वाज
स्टिल वेरी
all network effects, Uber भी, Airbnb, all these are the first mover into this net.
एंड उनका फर्स्ट मूवर चला है. सो ऑल these sectors, these companies will have the first mover, otherwise first mover doesn't really work.
भी चलता है.
By build, बस इसके लिए फेवरेबल पॉइंट्स है: build strong brand recognition, early customer loyalty, set industry standards. ये तुम लोग को पीपीटी will be given, देख लेना, अदरवाइज केस पढ़ लेना, उसमें एवरीथिंग इज देयर. Why does WhatsApp not harm Facebook? Because it remains independent, avoids overlap with Messenger. आज तुम लोग Instagram खोलोगे तो Facebook से कनेक्शन है, बट WhatsApp में now you will realize these days कि आप कुछ भी बात कर रहे हो WhatsApp से तो आपको Facebook पे उस चीज का ऐड आ जाता है. Because they are somewhere without even saying, without even mentioning, they are sharing it.
तो वो तो आप ब्राउजर पे कर लो तब.
तो ब्राउजर पे कर लो तो आजकल डेटा तो शेयर हो ही जाता है. You can't save yourself.
थोड़ी देर we start talking.
हाँ तो हाँ अभी देखो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं तो आज पता चलेगा मास्टर
शेयर मार्केट का ऐड आ जाएगा.
शेयर मार्केट का ऐड आ जाएगा.
मेरे को आ चुका है.
अभी क्या ऑलरेडी तुम्हारा पास में बैठे ना. फोकस ऑन प्राइवेट मैसेजिंग, नॉट पब्लिक सोशल नेटवर्किंग. सो ऑब्वियसली इन दोनों का बिजनेस मॉडल अलग था एंड यूज केस अलग था. दैट इज व्हाई फेसबुक इज नॉट हार्मिंग मैसेंजर, बट इट हैज हार्म्ड एक्चुअली बिकॉज मैसेंजर हैज नॉट, उन्होंने इतने फीचर्स ही नहीं लॉन्च किए ना. आई मीन नोबडी इज यूजिंग मैसेंजर नाउ, सो मैसेंजर इज ऑलमोस्ट डेड. बस उसको अभी तक उन्होंने बंद क्यों नहीं किया, लाइक ऑर्कुट हैज बीन क्लोज्ड. दैट्स सरप्राइजिंग. मोनेटाइज थ्रू बिजनेस टूल्स, नॉट एड्स, नो डायरेक्ट कंपटीशन. फेसबुक एड्स ड्राइव्स ट्रैफिक टू व्हाट्सएप वाया मैसेज नाउ CTA. ये है क्या, ये केस में है, बट इज देयर अ CTA और फेसबुक ऐसा कि मैसेज नाउ करके व्हाट्सएप पे लेके जाता है? मैंने बहुत टाइम से फेसबुक यूज नहीं किया.
Not only Facebook, even Instagram, if you want to buy something, वो वहाँ पे से
WhatsApp पे लेके जाओ.
अकाउंट में डालना.
जनरली फोन नंबर रहता है, अगर किसी को फोन नंबर नहीं देना है, कोई टेक्स्ट
तो वहीं पे डायरेक्टली आपको ये व्हाट्सएप फीचर एवोल्यूशन है. यू ऑल गाइस नो स्टार्टेड ऑफ विद टेक्स्ट मैसेजिंग एंड नाउ तो अभी उनको AI सब, क्या नाम है उसका AI टूल का, कुछ आ जाता है ना, आस्क AI, मेटा AI तो, हाँ सॉरी मेटा AI नाम है. ग्रोथ मैट्रिक्स है. यू ऑल नो व्हाट हैपेंड टू व्हाट्सएप आफ्टर एक्विजिशन. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, फाउंडर्स भाग गए, बट दीज आर सम ऑफ द नंबर्स. दे हैव ग्रोन मैसिवली. एंड फाइनली लास्ट स्लाइड है, व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर. अच्छा चलो लास्ट स्लाइड, नेक्स्ट 2-3 मिनट्स. व्हाट डू यू थिंक व्हाट्सएप कैन फर्दर इवॉल्व इनटू? क्या क्या और यूज केसेस हो सकते हैं?
तो इंक्रीजिंगली जो हो रहा है, वी आर डूइंग अ स्टार्टअप ओनली इन दैट ओनली, दैट we send our documents on WhatsApp to each other all the time. So it gets stored in a database जहाँ पे तुम access कर सकते हो natural language में कि क्या पढ़ा है. So that's what we are building right now at MU.
So basically everything on top of WhatsApp is being created using AI.
Yes. And अभी Perplexity has come to WhatsApp. ChatGPT has
Rest हो
come.
गया. ChatGPT भी आ गया.
हाँ.
Call.
नंबर है कोई +1 or 800 something.
11:15.
हो गया लास्ट राइट. चलो we meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll discuss more into merger and acquisition types and all these things. Valuation we'll discuss on day 2.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.